WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Initializing Johnny's house protocol. Positive vibes loading. Entertainment news loading. Random information loading. Sarcastic comments loading. Activating Hall of Fame protocol. Orlando's #1 morning show activated.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, get out of bed. I make sure the radio's the first thing I turn on when I am in my car. Dude, it's a cool show. It gives me an actual reason to listen to the radio. Y'all ready? Hold on to your butt.
Orlando's #1 hit music station.
This is Johnny's House.
On XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. 601, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. Johnny's House. It is Thursday morning. Let's see. Weather today, sunny with a high of 84. This morning is 55.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Do you remember Michelle Trachtenberg? We were talking about how she passed away. She
Okay.
everybody grew up watching her. If you were a 90s kid,
Okay.
she the cause of death was officially announced, and what they were saying is that she had complications of diabetes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean, she had a liver transplant like a couple of months before she passed away, but now it says the complications of diabetes is what the medical examiner actually
So
said.
she wasn't taking medication, or she?
So I don't.
I've never heard anyone. I mean, I've heard of people with diabetes, but if you take your medication, and
I'm not
everything,
sure. I just think it kind of it took over her body, and she tried to help it out with the liver transplant and do all these things, but unfortunately, she didn't make it.
Okay.
Amanda Bynes is officially on OnlyFans.
No.
I saw that. Doing what?
So she's not going to be doing sexual content. So if that's what you were hoping for, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. She is on OnlyFans, but she wants to just chat with people.
So you just got to pay to chat with her.
There's a bunch of people that do that.
She's and she's charging $50 a month, which is not really anything.
A month, yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're a Amanda Bynes fan and if you want to talk to her.
But we're gonna run out of things to talk about.
No. Here's the
I
first.
don't know with Amanda Bynes and her life.
This is the first conversation. Hi, Amanda. What are you up to? Nothing. Take off your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless going in, you got to know she's only going to be chatting with you. So, I mean, her direct messages will be open for people to be talking to. And she's like, I won't be talking about or posting any sleazy content, but she's excited to join.
I know gamers, there's a lot of gamers that do it.
Yeah.
And they talk about walkthroughs and they give you tips and stuff like that. And they make good money. I mean, so, I mean, it doesn't have to be the boobies. That's just what we always think.
What's your bra size?
That's not going to take long.
I don't know. She's had a crazy life. So I feel like she's like Lindsay Lohan with the life that she's lived. So she's got a lot of things that she's gone through.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't she from a movie out at UCF?
Amanda Bynes?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
She's one of the boys.
Oh, she's
one. She's all that. Was that it?
No.
One of them. I'll look it up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I
know what
wasn't
you're
Amanda
talking
Bynes
about.
fan.
The
so.
soccer movie?
Yeah, I think so.
It was here? They
One of
filmed
them.
that here?
Yeah.
I wasn't an Amanda Bynes fan, obviously.
I've been in Orlando since it started.
Yeah, so it probably was filmed over there by UCF.
I've been here since day one.
I mean, that would make sense. So Elon Musk, we know, has 14 kids with 4 different women, but he might have more.
A movie called Sydney White.
Sydney White
in Orlando.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. But now people are saying that he's probably got even more kids, which we're not surprised about. And I am promising you that Amber Heard has a baby from Elon Musk, but we won't even get into that.
Yeah, because I think he was paying some
money.
You better say allegedly. He's suing people left and
I
right.
was just going to say, I was like...
Allegedly.
There you go.
Elon has a habit of asking women to let him basically impregnate them, is what they're saying. So sometimes he even hits them up on Twitter, but he uses payoffs and non-disclosure agreements to keep them quiet, which we have seen before. That Ashley St. Clair woman, who is now coming out talking about how she needs child support. She turned down $15 million to keep her baby's paternity a secret. So,
wow.
Yeah. So he refers to his children as Legion.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
that's what you do. You know, you come and let me stop.
Well, you should have stopped that. Not on that word.
I know.
Yeah. But anyways, so he's got a lot of kids around there kicking around the United States right now. So he's got 14 of them, but there's probably more that we don't even know about because of the non-disclosures.
He can afford them.
That's what I was going to say. Nobody's mad. Hey, the last one, he said, look, you know the deal. You get $2 million.
Right.
and this month a month. And now you have to talk about our child.
It's a business arrangement. That's really all it is for him.
And honestly, if he hits you up on Twitter, you know that's what it's going to be.
If he hits me up on Twitter, I'm taking it.
Yeah, he's not trying to start a family with you.
He's pretty much like, I'd like to get with you with no protection.
Yes.
Right. And then we're going to just act like we don't know each other. And I'm going to have a little baby.
And then you'll be taken care of as long as you manage your money.
Right.
Manage your money and everybody's good. Updates on the way right here on Johnny's House.
Direct from Hollywood with Ryan Seacrest.
Because her name is fairly unique for a woman, you can simply say Billie, and most people will instantly think of Billie Eilish. But she admits to British Vogue, it took her quite a while to learn to embrace it. She says, I absolutely hated my name when I was a kid. Other kids would say, I thought Billie was a boy's name. That's all I ever really heard all my life, so I was so mad. All I wanted to do was have a girl's name, like Violet or Lavender. And it's funny because now there are no other names in the universe that could be my name besides Billie. I love my name so much, it really feels like the only possible choice for who I am. It's exactly
Okay, let's go to the next level. Dance floor jam packed, hot as a tea kettle. I break it down for you now, baby. It's simple. If you be a, I'll be a. In the hotel or in the back of the rental, on the beach or in the park, it's whatever you into. Got the magic stick, I'm the love doctor. Hey, your fans teasing you about how I sprung, I got you. Wanna show me you can work it, baby? No problem, get on top. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop. One taste of what I got. I'll have you spending all you got.
6:18. It is Thursday. Sunny and a little breezy with the high of 84. It is 55 right now. Let's see. Yesterday, did the normal thing. I almost forgot that it was early day at the school.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, oh, crap. Because I just slipped my mind, but I got there on time, got the kid, made him some dinner, and then I headed out to the Rosen Plaza. They do this amazing thing where all the employees of all the hotel, they vote on their peers who do the best job. And then this was this big ceremony. I didn't know. I said yes to it, not knowing what it was. And I walk into it's like, I mean, it's everybody's wearing gowns and tuxedos, and the ballroom is decorated. I mean, it's everything. They got sound guys and cameras, and I'm like, ooh, wow, okay,
nice.
Yeah. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, we don't do nothing like this at iHeart.
No, we gather around the patio at Elixir.
Yes, we do.
And the people that were nominated, they stopped the room and they came down the red carpet, and they had their dates with them. And I mean, I was like, this is quite impressive. And I told Brian, I said, man, I read over the names. It was about 200 names I read over, but there was one that got me. And I felt bad. I still feel bad about it because you got an award and this guy on stage done butchered your damn name.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
He said Balake.
No, I did not.
For a second, I was like, no.
No.
Ron.
No. But it was a beautiful thing that they do. And you can tell the people that work at the roast, and they really enjoy working there. And they all follow the dream that the owner had, who's unfortunately not with us. And I mean, who was an amazing man. It was a very interesting evening, I guess. And it made me feel bad because our little get together is just us in a room, and they give some drink tickets out. And then at the end of the night, they say this, and then you go home. But it was a beautiful affair. And I got home I'd say about 9:15.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah. And that was about it. Ray, how about you?
It was good. I had a doctor's appointment, and then I had a client meeting, and then I finally was in bed after I slept for only 2 hours the night before.
Good for you.
Yeah. So
there comes a point though where you're like so tired that you're like, you know what? I'm not tired.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think my last meeting and everything ended by 1:30, and I'm like, okay, so I still have a couple hours, and I slept for 2 hours, which I still feel like isn't enough because
no.
2 + 2 is 4, and 4 hours is still not enough of sleep for 48 hours.
And multiply that by 34 years, right?
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, I'm still a little tired today, but I'm doing okay.
Talking about when he's talking about how you're so tired, you just go. But when you do lay down, it's like a brick, dude. It's it's like boom.
Yeah.
And you wake up like 10 hours later going,
It's funny because I hung out with my girlfriend last night too, and she, like, we were talking, and then all of a sudden we were like in bed, and we're like out, just like nothing. It's complete silence.
I was like that a couple weeks ago, and I was with my girl, and she goes, "You're not here right now."
No.
I'm like, "What do you mean I'm not here? I'm right here in front of you. Your eyes aren't here." I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
My wife says, just go to bed. Yeah. I'm like, all right.
I'm trying. Like, look, I'm trying. I'm doing my part.
It's nice to have somebody notice that,
yeah.
though, you know?
How you mean I'm not here? I'm sitting right here. You're not present, John. Who the hell am I? If I'm not present.
Is this real life?
And the whole time you look at the clock, like 45 minutes enough. B, how was yours?
It was okay. I was doing some work around here yesterday, and then I was hoping to get out early, catch an hour nap, and then go to this meeting that I had, but I didn't get out of here fast enough. So I didn't have any time to do all that. So I actually got a workout in between work and my meeting because I'm down 8 pounds.
Good for you, man.
I can't be missing no days.
No.
So I did that, and then I went to I had a meeting at my haircut place, Hammer and Nails.
Nice.
We saw them on TV a long time ago. Well, I joined their little men's grooming club because I'm weird about haircuts anyway, so I need something like that. That's not like a typical spot. So it's like a friend cutting my hair, and they give you a drink when you get there.
Absolutely.
Nice. So anyway, had a meeting there, which was pretty cool. And then I got home, and it was late. I didn't get a nap in, so we were sitting down just to relax a little bit. And walked out into the garage, and I noticed a river of red gunk coming out of the garage fridge.
Been there, done that.
Uh-oh.
And then I realized that it had been off for quite some time, and everything in it was destroyed and melting all over the place. So that was fun because I was already exhausted, tired.
We're gonna talk more about that coming up at about 6:33 because you didn't plan on that.
No,
but it
happened.
happened.
On my to-do list yesterday, and then we finally got that done. Sat down on the couch, and that's when my wife goes, "Why don't you just go to bed?" Because it was already 7:45.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I like to hold out to 8.
Yeah,
and she's like, "Seriously, just go to bed." I'm like, "Okay."
But here's the thing: you got to check. You sure? Because I want a problem
Right.
when I go in and go to sleep.
No, for her, it's more of a problem if I try to fight it. She's
Yeah.
like, I would rather you just go to bed than sit here and fall asleep on me.
Yeah. Nerys.
Let's see. Yesterday, got some work done here, a little bit of more work done there. Job number 2. Then I went home early and I got like my house prepped up because Sam came over.
Okay.
She took the bright line. She got here at like 9:15, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Got some pizza. I took her to gosh, it's on Mills. I'm trying to take her to like local spots and stuff here.
And this is last night?
Yeah.
Wally's?
No, the Moon place.
Lazy Moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the giant pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take her to local spots like this. And then we went home and I was like, listen, I'm going straight to bed. You know this,
Yeah.
right? She's like, oh, me too. I was like, I love this. Let's go to sleep.
Again, when my friends come to town, they come in that late. I was like, hey,
Mhm.
we ain't doing nothing tonight, but we're gonna hook it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tonight, I'm going to bed.
I love that. I was like, what time do you usually go to bed? She's like 10:30. I was like, we're
Yeah.
doing great here.
Yeah. I'm like, hey man, we're doing tonight. We ain't doing nothing tonight.
Mm-mm.
Look, you can do all you want to. I
I was
ain't
like,
doing
the
nothing.
house is open. Do what you
Do
want.
what you want. Just
Mhm.
keep it down. That's all I say. Keep it down. We come back. We'll talk about the Brian situation with his refrigerator and things that pop up you just didn't plan on doing. That's on the way on Johnny's House. Bruno Mars, 637. It is Thursday. You are listening to Johnny's House. Sunny today. It's going to get up to about 84. Right now, it is 55. When you just going on with your day and you say, you know what? I wasn't planning on doing that. So it happened to y'all yesterday. What time did you find out?
So probably around 7 o'clock.
Okay.
In the evening. And now it happened earlier in the day because everything.
So tell everybody again what happened.
Had melted. So we have a fridge in our garage that we actually got off Facebook Marketplace. Gosh, almost 10 years ago. So it had a nice run.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where we put everything that won't fit and then we freeze stuff.
Yeah.
And so my wife walked into the garage and she looked and she sees this like red river of stuff coming out, and it's going like we have a kind of a weight room in there, and we have a cold plunge, and we have our bikes, and it's starting to run. And I'm like, oh, and I'm like, she goes, I think the fridge is finally dead, and I'm like, it'll be fine, because I'm like, you're exaggerating. She exaggerates a lot. And then I walked out there, I'm like, nah, you're right. It's dead. So I opened it, and everything just it was so gross. We had tons of ice cream. Yeah. She had done an open house for her real estate, and we had Jeremiah's Italian Ice, and she did the sample cups. We had about 30 of them in there.
No.
And they all melted and ran out. So it was like a river of gunk. And
no.
It had started to smell because we had, and she's mad as hell because she had just gone to the grocery store, got $100 worth of steaks up in there, no more. All this stuff. So we were like, well, I can't leave it, because my first thought was, well, I'll do it tomorrow. But I mean, you can't, because it's starting to. I'm like, well, I didn't plan on this because I'm tired. I just want. So that's what we did last night.
I have a refrigerator, guys. And instead of money, I wanted merchandise. It had crab legs, it had lobster, it had steak, it had. And I, just like you, came home and I said, "What's that leaking?" But mine had been off for a couple of days.
Oh, no.
So like an idiot, I opened the door.
Yeah, no.
So what I did, I closed it back up, plugged it back up, and let it freeze all over again. And then cleaned it out.
See, mine blowing hot air. Nothing ain't freezing back.
Oh my goodness!
Because I tried.
The breaker broke.
Oh no, mine broke. I tried to turn it all the way down, thinking, I'll just get it cold enough. Nah, it ain't doing nothing. It's hot. It's blowing air.
So I froze it back up and then chipped it all out of there. Yesterday I went home, opened the garage door, hit click click, nothing. This was last night. Click click, nothing. Battery dead. Wasn't planning on that one. So now I got to go find a place today, the battery places, to get the battery for the.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Ray, when you had something, I wasn't planning on that. Man.
I feel like with the twins, it's always something.
Always
Something.
Yeah,
the nurse calling me, talking about Leonardo's got bloody noses, fevers. They were limping for some reason. I don't know. It's always something when you got kids.
That is true. Nerese, when a situation popped up, say, I wasn't planning on that.
I remember last year when we went to go get dinner with Dennis.
Yeah.
Right before I had left, like I noticed that my AC wasn't working.
Yep.
And it delayed me. It made me late a little bit, but I remember going in to check the machine, and there was just this block of ice, and I looked at it and I was like, there is nothing I can do about this right now. So
that's the word. Sometimes I just close my eyes and try to blink hard, like life's gonna go back about 15 seconds, and when I go back in there, it's working.
Yep.
You're like, man,
that was another $500 bill right there.
Yeah, you know it too. You're like, I wasn't ready for that.
Now I got to find a way to get rid of a refrigerator, because I don't know how. You can't just put it on the corner.
No.
So I got to call someone and see if they'll come get it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to get rid of it.
I think you got to call the city.
Yeah.
And see when like the bulk pickup.
But I see people like driving around like that come get appliances and stuff.
I'm not you. I'm just saying, you got a truck.
I do.
And we got a dumpster out here at the radio station. I say just pull it up over there.
I don't think you can just put a refrigerator in the dumpster.
No.
Just take all your fingerprints
out. With my CSI, cover the crime scene.
No.
Oh my
God. Because I guarantee if they don't get it, they go, next thing they're going to do is say, hey, who sent this? You never know. I'm just saying. I ain't going to say I haven't dumped some things in that dumpster.
No, I put things in that dumpster.
I was going to say, you just gave yourself away there.
You better be careful, because they got a raccoon gang over there.
Oh, do they really?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh. Now, I don't do it that much.
Yeah.
It's like last time I had a big party at my house.
Yeah.
I had a couple big bags.
Yep.
I was going to say, what are you throwing away?
Just it was like beer bottles and I put that in the recycle, just trash.
Same thing. I do that.
And I make sure ain't nothing that you can identify.
Right. I mean, it's garbage, but I think a refrigerator is probably crossing the line a little bit.
But there's a big sign on it. I mean, this sign is big as XL on this building saying, don't dump stuff in here.
That's true.
But yeah, maybe the refrigerator might be a bit
much.
I
think the refrigerator is probably too much.
There'll
There'll be a mass email about that. Who left the refrigerator in? in the parking lot.
I'll be like this. I know nothing. I want to find out from you. When did something pop up in your name? Man, I was not planning for that. Got a pair of tickets to see Big Time Rush Sunday, July 13th, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. But you got to call us and tell us what it was. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Your call is busy. You can text because we want to hear that too. Our XL Mobile is 41067. Live streamers, good morning. Start dropping some comments and we'll throw it on social media. It popped up. You're like, man, I wasn't planning on that, but you had to deal with it. What was your situation? Call us. It's Johnny's house. It is a Thursday. It is 6:52, and you are listening to Johnny's House. It's going to be 82 today. It feels like it's about 55 right now, and a lot of sunshine. So I want to hear from you. What is something that popped up that you were not planning on dealing with, but you had to? Got a pair of tickets, see Big Time Rush Sunday, July 13th at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Let's go over to Claremont. Alicia, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what happened? You weren't planning on this, but you had to deal with it.
Well, it was last night, actually.
Okay.
So my daughter lives deep in Kissimmee, and she asked if we could come over and help her do a little cleaning. And
you said deep in Kissimmee.
Deep in Kissimmee.
I've never heard that one.
Almost an hour for me.
I ain't never heard that one. She up all deep in Kissimmee. All right. So what happened?
So I said we need to leave by 7 to get home because we have to get up early for work. Well,
Okay.
we were leaving at 7, and she walked past the apartment building next to hers, and there's a little crevice to go under the apartment.
Okay.
And she starts screaming hysterically and yelling for me. So I walk over. There is a deceased mother possum giving birth. So I go get gloves and I birth 4 little teeny tiny baby possums. Then it took me another hour to try to call around to find some place that would take them. So I found a place all the way in Winter Park, drove them all the way to Winter Park before I drove all the way back home to Claremont. So I didn't get home till 10:30 last night.
You are something else. You are an amazing. You're a good person.
Yeah.
You are a good
I wanted to
person.
be home at 8,
Wow.
Well, I mean, you didn't want to birth.
but I couldn't let
possums.
him die.
Yeah. No, I got you. Well, I guess I would have had to because I don't know nothing about birthing no possums.
Yeah.
So I'd have been like, I don't know what to do. Wow.
In my early years, I was a vet tech for 2 years.
Oh, there you go.
I have an idea.
Okay. No. See, if you got a skill, you got to kind of do it. I guess if I had the skill, I'm like, damn. All right.
Yeah.
But I've never birthed anything from a deceased something.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
Now, what kind of place keeps baby possums?
Well, there's a place called Back to Nature that takes animals in and rehabs them and then releases them back to the wild. I've actually taken them a baby bunny before that I found in grandparents' backyard.
Oh,
Brand
wow.
new
That's good
baby
to know.
bunny, no eyes open.
You're a good
But
person.
You are a good
The
person.
hospital in Winter Park is open 24 hours, and they take in hurt, injured, orphaned animals, and then they basically take them back to nature.
Wow. All right. You hold on a second. That's a good person.
Yeah, you really are a good person.
I've never heard anybody birthing possums. I mean, really. Winter Haven, Amanda, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. You weren't planning on dealing with this, but what happened?
My car always breaking down.
Oh, girl, I've been there. Wow. What kind of car?
Yeah.
What kind of car is it?
I have a 2009 Ford Focus.
Oh, when I moved here, I bought it was a MG. It's like a little small sports car for $1,200 because that's all I could afford. And if you stayed in one place too long, it would start getting hot. And I was in traffic trying to get into Pleasure Island. That's how far back I go. And I saw that needle go, and all of a sudden it's like,
Oh no!
Yeah. Mine was so bad. I used to keep running shoes in the car because I had no idea when it was gonna break down. I did.
I
Yeah.
always have to have water
Yep.
and power steering fluid in my car.
Yeah. Hang in there, girl. You hold on a second. Be what they saying.
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. In the wreck, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. There's a lot of people with cars breaking down.
Yep.
Surprise surgeries that they have to do.
Yep.
Someone said that they noticed some gnats around their house. Turns out there's a sinkhole under their septic tank.
No, that is my worst nightmare.
Wow.
And someone said, my son just got back from the Air Force because he got kicked out because he didn't like being told what to do and didn't like running. He's like, wasn't planning on that.
Did he read the brochure?
Have you ever seen a movie?
Did you ever check some videos? Nerese, what is it?
Yeah, we got Trisha. She says, I was not planning on spending $8,260 on a busted air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
And also, Jordan, I was not planning on my girlfriend getting pregnant.
Wow.
a lot of people like that.
Amanda with the car who's broken down. Any other time you win this contest, Alicia birth
possums.
Yeah.
possums.
Come on now.
What can we do on that one? Alicia, congratulations. Big Time Rush, July 13th, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater Ray.
Here's a shocker for you. Fyre Festival 2 is getting pushed back.
3 minutes away from that.
Coming up in just 3 minutes. Lady Gaga.
Bruno Mars.
Die with a Smile. XL 1067. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Billy McFarland, who created Fyre Festival and who was also in prison for 3 years for wire fraud because of Fyre Festival, he's trying to redeem himself with Fyre Festival 2.0. He said that the selected dates were May 30th to June 2nd, but now they have to decide on a new date and a new location. So it's being postponed.
Well, if you're going to say you're in Mexico and you never tell anybody from Mexico you're going to be there, then you're going to have a problem.
The island said, no, you are not.
So the website says that tickets are currently not available if you go to try to purchase them. And Billy McFarland is now admitting it's just not happening. Fyre Festival 2 organizers are saying that over the past 18 months, we've worked closely with experienced third-party festival operators to ensure that the festival was going to happen. And they were building it to the highest standard is what they were saying. But now the government and Playa del Carmen screwed them, he's saying. He said, when a government takes your money, issues permits, promotes the event, and then pretends it's never heard of you, that's just...
He has photos and all that stuff of all that.
Yeah.
You about to show somebody something.
He said it's not just dishonest, it's theft. So that's what he's dealing with right now, he said. He said the permits have cost him hundreds of thousands of pesos, and many times that they've spent going to the venues and hotels and all that stuff. They have booked directly through Playa del Carmen, and he said that he's been filming their meetings, so he has proof that these people that are saying that they've never heard of him have definitely been in these meetings for Fyre Festival 2.0.
Really?
So, I mean, he's saying he's got proof, and now that he's just kind of pulling it from them.
I just looked it up. 100,000 pesos is 5,000 American dollars.
It's a lot of money.
I spent $5,000.
Which isn't that much if you're going to put on a massive festival. Yeah. So, I mean, if you got tickets.
Yes, that's the question.
You just look for a new location and a new date coming soon, he says.
When are they going to say take them back to point of purchase so you can get your money back?
I don't know, because now it's not canceled, it's postponed.
Oh, okay.
So until they say it's canceled,
Gotcha.
you can't really.
And weren't some of these tickets like $1 million?
No, they were selling them, but they don't think
they had $1 million level, but I don't know if anyone actually purchased any of those.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt it because they had nothing confirmed.
But he's basically blaming the government, and now he's saying he's got proof that they had meetings with the government. But he's pulling it.
I mean, nobody trusts the Mexican government, and nobody trusts you.
Yeah,
it's a lot of mistrust going on here.
Right.
And I love Ja Rule. Ja Rule's like,
do this.
No.
Nothing.
So former members of Justin Bieber's team are now worried about his mental health.
Because he ain't calling them back. That's why.
Yeah. According to this, it's hard to deny, at this point, that something's up with Justin Bieber. He was just at Sexy Red's birthday party going crazy. But anyways, in the report, it says that seeing him like this, it's just very sad to his people that used to work for him and used to be a part of his crew. And he's not really living for a purpose right now. And he's lost is what they're saying. There's no one protecting him because there's no one there willing to say no to him.
What about his wife?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like she's always there for him no matter what.
Do you think, Ray, you're a big fan of Justin Bieber. Do you think he lost his passion for music?
No, I think that passion is still there because he's still creating.
Because that would be the thing that keeps you going.
Yeah, he's still creating. I think a lot of his medical issues have basically caught up to him. But also, you know what I think.
Yeah, I know what you
mean. As soon as the Diddy stuff started rolling out, I honestly think it was starting to go downhill for him.
But also in the music making process, you make the music and then a name as large as his, you have to go out and promote it. And I don't think he wants to do that.
No. Well, he doesn't want to perform just because of his health and stuff too. But the article is claiming that he's $20 million in debt because he canceled the Justice World Tour in 2022. But I don't think that sounds stupid.
No, because as long as he has music being played somewhere, he's getting a check.
I just think he's facing a lot of different demons right now, which is sad.
I mean, he has the money to get the best therapist in the world, but if you don't listen to him, then All right. We'll get you updated on what's trending in the world with Narice next on Johnny's House. 709 is Johnny's house. Sunny and 84 today, 55 right now. Reese, tell us what is trending.
So this is really cool. Last month, I had mentioned that USA Today Reader's Choice was letting people vote for the best city parks in the nation. And I am pleased to share that our very own Lake Eola, Orlando, Florida, has gotten 4th place.
Okay, it's good. It's a beautiful park. It is.
We made the
really
top
nice
5.
down there.
Yeah, we got recognized for the events we have, like fireworks, farmers markets, even the swan boat. So shout out to our beautiful Lake Eola.
What about that drone show?
Let's not bring that up.
We probably would have been 3rd if it wasn't for that.
But you know who's number 1? Lakeland, Bonnet Springs Park.
Huh?
I've never been there.
Yeah. I don't
Really?
Yeah. Have you been there?
Once. It was a long time ago, though.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, we made it, so we're on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the streets talking. They're saying that X.
Y'all got to
formerly known
stop
as
taking
Twitter-
Johnny's phrase.
I know,
you and
man.
Ray both.
No, I'm saying this
Y'all
because
don't
I
talk to the
I
streets.
gotta
Because I'm
say
sitting
it.
here going, I'm listening going, I was in the streets yesterday. What they say?
That's what I'm saying. I got to say that it's the streets.
Let me
because-
hear it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So X, formerly known as Twitter, is looking to get rid of direct messages. So this
The
is
streets
coming.
didn't say that.
Listen. This is coming from a software engineer that works at X. His name is Zach.
Well, that ain't the
Warrenack.
streets.
That ain't the street.
Listen, Linda.
Go
let me
ahead, go ahead,
finish.
go ahead.
So he's the one that hinted the new feature, but he was saying that they're not going to totally remove it. It's just getting rebranded as X Chat. And some users are already saying, like, I don't like the name. Sounds a little inappropriate. But the changes for the feature is going to come with encryption, file sharing, and pin protection, kind of like similar to WhatsApp. So the update hasn't officially been launched yet. There's no word on when it's going to roll out, but a lot of X employees are already using it. It's
Girl,
called X Chat.
the street you listen to is Sesame Street.
What
Because my street ain't
Listen,
talking like my street don't talk like
when
that.
this happens, like in the next few weeks,
No. We're not saying you didn't hear it. We're just saying you got to stop saying
Say
you heard
this
it in the
from the
streets.
street.
But how am I supposed to say it's not official, but it's
Well,
going to be
because-
official?
Come up with something else. Johnny talks to the streets.
I
I'm
say
in the
that-
streets.
Okay, well, it's kind of cold. I'm like, Johnny, got to tell you. I heard
And I'm like, the streets don't talk like that.
Oh, so then how? What
The
should I say
street,
then?
the streets don't go.
Come up with one.
The streets don't go. Hey,
Unconfirmed.
you about X?
Hey,
Unconfirmed sources.
or I've been talking to my people. Or
Yes.
There we go.
someone
Yes.
hit me up.
Yes.
Any of those things.
Word around the block.
But every time you say the streets are talking, Johnny's gonna go, no, they ain't.
100% of the time.
And then we're gonna do this, and you're
All
gonna
right,
get
I
your
will
next story.
I'll find another phrase for it then.
The hens are squawking.
Okay.
Something.
Me and my dance crew were talking.
Right.
Okay.
I was walking my dog around Lake Eola and I heard people overhearing.
Word at the crib.
Okay.
Any of these things.
All right, we got that, Ray. We noted it.
Mhm.
Okay.
I always say
Them.
sources.
Sources.
All right.
Okay.
All right, it's time to play a throwback game. The street said it's time. So,
Hey, word on the street is it's time for the throwback game.
that's what they just said. Throwback game. We're going to ask you questions from back in the day in 4 different categories, and all you have to do is get the most right. And if you do so today, we're going to give you a $25 gift card at Tijuana Flats. Tijuana Flats is turning 30 and is celebrating with 3 decades of bold flavor, fun with deals you do not want to miss. All right. If you'd like to play, all you have to do is call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You always wanted to play. Let the day be that day. Call us up and play the throwback game on Johnny's house. Orlando's number one hit music station is Johnny's House. It is Thursday, 724. Sunny and 84 is a high. It is 55 right now. Time to play a throwback game. We play it once a week. That's where you can play and call, or you can play in your home, and then next week say, I want to play live on the radio. What we're going to do is ask you questions from back in the day in 4 different categories. And if you get the most right, we're going to hook you up $25 gift card to Tijuana Flex. First thing you must do is meet our contestant. A teacher residing out of Tavares is Tanika. Hey, Tanika, how are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
And have you ever played the game before?
I have not played this game.
You are a first-time player. What was it today said you want to play?
Lunch from Tijuana Flats.
Ah, there it is. We love some Tijuana Flats, man. And for the sake of the game, how old are you?
42.
42. Are you ready to play?
I am ready.
All right. All these movies feature Will Ferrell. Listen closely. The title's in there. In the 70s, an anchorman stint in a San Diego top-rated newsreader is challenged by an ambitious newswoman.
Anchorman.
There it is. All right. The next one. Evil genius Megamind finally defeats his do-gooder nemesis, Metro Man.
Ooh, Megamind?
There it is. Don't think too much. You'll miss it. All right, Nerese, let's do some music.
All right, Tanika, we're going to play you some songs. Just give me the name of the song or the artist singing it.
Tanika.
Just throw anything.
Matchbox 20.
All right. We like the direction it went, but no, ma'am, it is Fall Out Boy Sugar. We are going down. Here is the next one.
Here we go. Tanika.
We should have started with her, Sierra.
There you go. All right. You are 3 out of 4 the first time, but now it gets a little harder. Miss Ray.
Okay, teachers would play this guy in class. He combined his love of science with comedy and performing sketch educational television. Who am I talking about?
Sketch education.
Science.
Not Bill Nye?
Yes.
Oh,
good job.
Okay.
All right. What popular smartphone game featuring a bird launched from a slingshot was released in 2009?
I'm sorry, it cut off.
Yeah. What popular smartphone game featured a bird launching from a slingshot was released in 2009?
Oh, Angry Birds.
Yes. I still have it on my iPad. I like to play it. It's very simple.
You?
It's very simple
They've
game.
upgraded. There's a gazillion of them now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Uh-huh. All right. B.
All right. Let's see. Got some TV stuff for you on this one. All right. Just tell me the show. I'll tell you the synopsis. The survivors of Oceanic Flight 815 were 1,000 miles off course when they crashed on a lush, mysterious island that has a mysterious monster, a series of underground bunkers, and a violent survivalist hidden in the shadows.
Lost?
Correct.
Yeah. You always answer yours with a question. Lost?
All right. So following his departure from his sitcom 2.5 Men, Charlie Sheen returned as a former professional baseball player whose career was ended by his anger issues and now works as a therapist specializing in anger management. On what show?
No idea.
It's anger management.
Yeah, I was going to say guess. That's okay.
No.
You got 6.
Never heard of.
6 out of 8. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's go over representing the Popka as a sales manager. Let's say good morning to Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Good morning, Johnny's House.
All right, Ryan, ever played a game before?
I have not played this game before.
All right. And how old are you for the game?
I'll be 37 tomorrow.
Oh, all right. This will be a good early birthday gift for you. How many that last round you got right?
I got all except one of them. I didn't know the loss.
Okay. All right. You need to get at least 7 out of the 8. Okay.
All right.
All right. These movie star Will Ferrell, 2 aimless middle-aged losers still living at home are forced to be stepbrothers against their will.
Stepbrothers.
There you go. All right. The next one, raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York to meet his biological father.
That will be Elf.
There you go. Let's do some music.
All right, we're going to play you some songs. Give me the name of the song or the artist.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you?
Ryan.
I want to say that was Missy Elliott.
Oh, no, it was the Pussycat Dolls. Don't you? Here's the next
And
one.
they said, "Don't you?" like 8 times.
I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
What you got, Ryan?
Yeah, that's Candy Shop.
Hey.
All right. Let's go, Ray.
Okay, which British singer had a hit called Rehab in 2006? She's no longer with us, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Ryan.
Oh man, I can picture her, but I can't get the name.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
It was Amy Winehouse.
Wow. All right, now you got to get the rest of them right, just to tie. Okay? You get one wrong, you lose, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, this is just for the tie.
Okay, which reality TV series featuring aspiring models competing for a contract was created by Tyra Banks?
Top Model.
You want to go with that?
America's Top Model.
It's up to you, Ray.
Hi.
You the judge.
Hi.
It's on you.
You the judge, Ray.
It's America's Next Top Model.
You the judge,
Next
Ray.
Top Model. Oh.
I don't know, guys. Don't do this. Don't put this on me, Ricky Bobby.
Well, I'll say.
Okay, all right,
Send
good.
him through.
Okay, all right. There you go.
Get him through. All right. B.
Don't worry, I'll take him out. Give me the name of the TV show. Jimmy McGill's a small-time attorney hustling to make a name for himself before he turns into Saul Goodman, ace attorney for meth kingpin Walter White.
Better Call Saul.
That is correct, sir.
This is just for the tie.
Yeah, that was just a setup.
Mhm.
Old Christine is a divorced mom who has a handle on her career and motherhood and a good relationship with her ex-husband until he introduces her to new Christine, his new girlfriend, a younger woman also named Christine.
All right. The New Adventures of the Old Christine.
New Adventures of
Go,
Old Christine
Christine.
is right.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think he'd get that.
I didn't think so either.
That my wife loves that show.
Yeah, I love it too.
But I didn't think he'd get it.
All right, if you can connect the two here. All right, Tanika, you there?
Yes.
And Ryan, you there?
I am.
All right, here we go. It's a percentage thing. What is the percentage of Easter baskets that will include chocolate or candy? The percentage of Easter baskets, Easter is Sunday, that will include chocolate or candy. Tanika.
84%.
84%. Ryan.
I'll say 92%.
92%. The answer is 89%. Tanika, congratulations. You are the winner.
Yay!
Yay!
Girl, go get your lunch.
Where are you right now? Because that was the fakest yay I've ever heard.
No, I'm on the way to work. So,
yay! Well, she said, I thought y'all were going to steal it from me.
I know.
Giving them that beat answer.
I know. Well, Tanika, you got yourself a $25 gift card to Tijuana Flats, okay?
Yay!
All right. You hold on. We'll get some information. We come back. We're going to find out how dangerous are you living on Johnny's House. 736, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's Johnny's house. Sunny, Ray, what's the current, ma'am?
It is currently 52.
52, looking for a high today of 84. We want to find out, how are you living dangerously? And Ray, how did you come up with this?
Okay, so I saw somebody posting it, and they're talking about how are you living dangerously? You're laughing danger in the face, and things like you don't wash your fruit from the grocery store before you eat it.
What? That's dangerous.
You're supposed to be washing your new clothes before wearing them for the first time.
I don't do that.
Me neither, but they're talking about you can get ringworm now.
Oh my!
If you don't wash your
you
clothes.
should, because you get yours from questionable locations, right?
Whatever. Some people eat raw eggs.
Ugh.
Hulk Hogan used to do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see here. Somebody cuts seat belts out of their car because they don't like wearing seat belts. I'm like, okay.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, really.
They're always riding on E.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we want to find out, how are you living dangerously? I take 14 items.
Oh, damn.
I mean, you call that dangerous. Sure. I call it disrespectful, inconsiderate.
Ray, how are you living dangerously?
Well, I don't wash my water bottle probably as much as I should. Because, you know, bacteria builds up in there, and they're talking about all the nastiness that could be up in there.
Yep.
Ray, I want to add on to this. I've had this water bottle. I've been bringing it here about a month. I ain't washed it once.
Stop!
You know,
Not one damn time.
Stop!
You see this one right here?
Yeah.
I ain't washed this one since I got it.
I'm dead with you.
Brian, that one's got a built-in straw. You need to.
Did you get it for Christmas?
Yeah.
You guys really should be washing it.
No. I'll one up you. I got it for Father's Day last year.
Oh,
It's almost been a year and you've never washed.
Have I been sick? Have I missed one day of work?
You are dangerous.
Have I missed one day of work, Ray?
Bro,
You haven't.
No, ma'am.
like
Dangerous.
you're not drinking out of it every day too, right?
Yeah. This little thing here changes. The little. It's one of those circle bottles.
Yeah.
So the flavor thing changes. So this part, what I put my mouth on, changes every couple of days. But the inside part, I've never washed.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So if the mouth part,
My mouth part changes every couple of days.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But I never washed the inside before
Dangerous.
because I do what I want.
Nerese,
Let me tell you.
how are you living dangerous?
Eating other people's things without asking.
You are so.
Oh, you said Nerese. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying
Listen,
attention.
listen. It wasn't the last thing
Mhm.
on the fridge.
All right, go ahead.
Hitting snooze.
Yeah,
Hitting
no
snooze,
joke.
man. Like,
I can't do it. I cannot hit snooze.
I've never done that. I've
I
never been a
cannot
snoozer.
hit-
can I show you something? You see this?
Yeah.
This is just like minutes after minutes in case I need it.
Oh my goodness.
433, 437, 439.
Good.
I got
Yeah,
two of
it
those,
doesn't stop.
but that's it.
I have so many of them because I just don't trust myself to not get up.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
This is a good one.
Okay.
Leaving food out on the counter and then eating it hours later.
That's dangerous. That really is.
I've done that.
You
Look,
can't even do that with rice.
it's called the smell test.
Oh, is that what it is?
How
I've
many
done
times have you left pizza out and then overnight you're like, nah, screw it.
Overnight?
Okay, well,
And then, yeah,
Oh,
you eat it the
please.
next day.
Oh, I've fallen asleep. We had pizza, and I fell asleep on the couch, and then I just went to bed. Next morning, it was out. I just grabbed a pizza.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn right, that's dangerous. Because I'm a rebel, Ray. That's what I do. I live dangerous. Like that.
Live dangerously by keeping your house at 90 degrees as well.
It's not 90.
I mean, I bet you it is now.
No. My house is not 90. Y'all just came on a bad day.
It's 89.
I want to find out, how are you living dangerously? Got a pair of tickets to Summer Splash. It's on Saturday, May 3rd at Aquatica. If you want to go, just look at your life. The little small things. How are you living dangerously? It could be the smallest of things. Some of y'all ate some pizza that's been out for one day. I'm sure some of y'all might call out and say 2 days. I'm just saying. I do sometimes eat products after the expiration date, because to me, it's just a suggestion.
Can we go wash your damn water bottle during the commercial break?
You know, I'm a little worried, though, because it is getting kind of cloudy around the edge. I ain't want to see the cloudiness, so I put a little thing over it.
He just covers it so you can't tell it's dirty.
What is it dirty with? It's just water.
The bacteria builds up.
Still tastes the same to me. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XO Mobile, you can text 41067, live stream, social media. It's time for you to tell us and admit live on the radio how you are living dangerously. And I guarantee some of y'all going to gross a whole lot of people out. But we'll take your calls coming up in a couple minutes on Johnny's House. Chaperone Pink Pony Club, 752, Johnny's house. Sunshine and 8453 right now. We want to find out how every day you out there living dangerously. You're out there in them streets. And I mentioned about my water bottle. I hadn't washed it in a couple months. And there's some days, Ray, I'll just throw ice in here from the water from yesterday.
No.
That's right. That's right.
So the same water.
Yep.
Same backwash.
And I'll just go, is my backwash?
I mean, I guess.
True.
It's mine. Ain't like I took it from you.
No,
True.
you're
Mine.
right. You're right.
But
You're
I think
right.
that builds
I
up.
kiss myself every day.
Do you?
I think it builds up bacteria or like.
But that's his bacteria.
That's right.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you, Maurice.
I mean, I get your point with the bacteria not matter. Bacteria is bacteria. The mouth backwash part, though, is yours.
It's mine.
So
wash it on back.
Bacteria now that could catch you.
Yeah, I can.
Have you kept it in your car before too?
No.
'Cause that's even
No,
worse.
it's always at my desk.
Okay.
Yeah. Now over the weekend I'll change it. But listen, don't worry about it. We're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you.
Okay.
Summer Splash Saturday, May 3rd, Aquatica. Let's find out how you are living dangerous. Liz from Lakeland, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you living dangerously?
Okay, so I have two things that I do that everybody just thinks is crazy. Number one, I drive a 2012 Ford Focus, and the check engine light has been on since 2015.
I think they come that way.
Yeah.
My daughter said that. She said, Mom, I don't ever remember that check engine light not being on.
So your check engine light has been on since when?
Since 2015.
2015.
That's just a suggestion anyway. Don't worry.
10 years.
They told me that my car, that it had a faulty transmission, and that I had somewhere between 1 and 1 million miles to drive on it.
What kind of prognosis? 1 to 1 million? Wow.
I'm going to roll the dice, and for 10 years, that car has got me back and forth.
There you go.
to my job. People laugh at me. I make good money. I'm not getting rid of this car until the wheels fall
There you
off
go.
of it.
There you go. Well, whoever told you that your car had 1 to 1 million miles, I hope you ain't paid them for that recommendation. Because I could have told you that. That's any car.
I mean, 1 million?
Yes.
Like that's,
so what's the deal?
It'd be different if they said, even 50,000.
Yes,
Okay, but
yes.
1 million?
Hey, it's gonna break down from 1 to 1 million miles.
Right.
That'll be $49.95. Goodness. From Groveland, Dina, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, how are you living dangerously?
Well, this morning, one of those guys with the hard hats and the vest spun around his sign to stop. And I was the first one that had to stop. And I was patient for a few minutes, but time was ticking and I didn't really see any reason that I was stopped.
Oh my.
So I rolled down my window and let him know I had to go.
You told him you had to
Sir,
go.
I have to go.
She was polite about it.
I said, sir, I have to go. What are we waiting on? And he just shrugged at me. So I went while everyone just watched me drive.
She's living dangerously, but politely.
Yes, she is.
It's politely dangerous.
Excuse me, sir, with the sign that tells me to stop, I'm going to go ahead and go. Okay, all right. Man, y'all some dangerous people out here, man. I don't know how y'all making it every day. From Claremont, Anthony, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Caller number 3127.
Yeah. Got you checked in. Welcome back home, Anthony. Welcome back home. So what are you doing? What are you doing?
So I work in hydraulics with oil and stuff. My hands get pretty dirty and black. And sometimes when lunchtime comes around and a fresh pizza comes, I just grab a slice and eat it without washing my hands.
That's my dog. He got oil and grease all on his hands.
Yeah, I keep working. I keep working. I get the job done.
Courtney from Orlando. Courtney.
Good morning.
Courtney, how you living dangerously?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm here.
How you?
I let my car get down to the gas where it blinks, so there's no more gas in it. But I know that when the first line is blinking, I have 20 miles left, and then I know when the second line starts blinking, I need to get to the gas station, and that's how I live my life.
So you're riding with your car on zero, but you know you still got gas. You're dangerous. Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said, heck yeah, I live dangerously. Sometimes I sit down when I fully know I cannot get up without assistance. Somebody likes to eat raw cookie dough and they're not going to stop.
I do that.
So good. Driving with their 15-year-old, teaching them to drive.
Oh, yeah, that's real dangerous. Brian.
Let's see. XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they live dangerously. They eat food from gas stations daily.
Hey, sometimes gas stations have some good chicken. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And now there's one over us by us that's a taco shop in it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
Let's see. Someone else says they live dangerously because they're married to a short Latina.
Hey.
Winner. Anthony with dirty hands goes in and gets some pizza and not stop working. You got Summer Splash tickets Saturday, May 3rd, Aquatica. Ray, what's going on?
Time Magazine's most influential people of 2025
Who
is
are
out.
they? 3 minutes away.
Coming up in just 3 minutes, Lola Young, Messy. 'Cause I'm too messy. XL 1067. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so Time Magazine has a list of the 100 most influential people of 2025.
Okay.
So I'll name some of them. The artists, we have Ed Sheeran, Scarlett Johansson, Kristen Bell, Rashida Jones, Kristen Wiig, Hozier. So there's some big ones.
Okay.
For icons, Demi Moore.
Yep.
Let's hear Bobby Brown, Adrian Brody. For leaders, President Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Vice President J.D. Vance, Megyn Kelly. Titans, Blake Lively.
Really?
Yeah, Lorne Michaels, Simone Biles, Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos. Pioneers, Rose from Blackpink.
Okay.
Innovators, Snoop Dogg, Nikki Glacier, of course. She had a good year. Wicked director, John Chu. And yeah, so those are some pretty big ones.
Amanda from the live stream said, "What did Bobby Brown do this year?"
I know, like, we talking about Millie Bobby Brown or just Bobby Brown?
It says beauty mogul.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not
gotcha.
every little step Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, what the heck?
Yeah, really.
No, sorry, I should have said that. But yeah, so a Time 100 TV special is going to air on May 4th on ABC. Snoop Dogg is going to host, and Ed Sheeran and Miles Smith are going to perform. So it's going to be a pretty cool little thing to actually watch. Speaking of Demi Moore, who is on the list for icons, she was talking about how she had a feeling that Mikey Madison from Anora was going to beat her for the Oscar. Because remember, we were like, oh my gosh, we want Demi Moore to win for Substance.
Absolutely.
Like, she was incredible in that movie.
The movie still disturbs me.
Yeah, seriously.
Maurice, you saw it, right?
Which one is it?
The Substance.
At the end? I thought you said you
with
saw
Demi Moore.
No, I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but she knew that Mikey Madison from Anora was going to beat her, and it was like too far not ahead of time, she said. But during the commercial break before the category was announced, she whispered to her manager that Mikey was going to take it. She was like, I don't know. I just knew it.
I feel bad for her because that was her one.
Yes, that was her first.
That was her first one. Yeah.
But she was cool with it. She was like, listen, I was so centered and calm. I didn't feel gutted. I didn't feel any of those kinds of things. I just trusted, what I was feeling, and it kind of just unfolded.
You say that to people.
Yeah.
Look, I've been looked over 3 times for the National Radio Hall of Fame, and on the air, I'm like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, but there's that
I ain't
physical.
really cool with it.
It's that physical inside of you that you're like also fighting, where it's like your ego almost.
Yeah, but also the people that won, I went, damn, they deserved it.
Yeah.
That's the thing that gets me by. I'm like, they
Right. If you
deserved
see someone ahead of you that didn't really deserve,
Yes.
I mean, everyone's deserving, but I'm saying, if you see someone, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah. For me, I was like, oh, damn, they just, okay.
And that's probably like how she feels too, like on the surface, obviously she's very excited for the girl, but like inside she's like,
If you see their
"Oh."
body of work, it's like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Also, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, what the heck?
What happened?
This is just, let it go, guys.
Is he still calling from jail?
I don't know what. So basically, Megan Thee Stallion wants a judge to reprimand Tory Lanez for his alleged conduct during a recent deposition, calling it disruptive, inconsistent with the basic norms of civil litigation. So she has filed a motion asking the court to show basically why Tory Lanez was a disaster in court and shouldn't be held in contempt in the civil case Megan filed against Milagro Cooper.
Oh,
so
goodness.
Cooper is a blogger who Megan Thee Stallion alleges has used her social media basically to defame her. And that's the
she's
one that
been
was
hired
paid by Tory
yeah,
Lanez.
Yeah.
So they're still going back and forth with this whole thing, but Tory Lanez obviously was
Megan,
convicted.
you won. He's in jail.
I know.
He's in jail.
She's got a restraining order against a man that's in jail in January who was already arrested, got a restraining order because
some would say game over, you won. Some would say that.
I know, but obviously like Tory Lanez is just during his deposition was just like, what the heck?
Come on, y'all. I'm in jail.
Mhm.
What else you want me to do? All right. Weird Stories of True of Ryan Grimes on the way next on Johnny's House. right, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. It is Johnny's house. Sunny and 84. It is 52 right now. In a couple minutes, we're going to talk to Bo Outlaw. Not now, Bo. In a couple minutes.
I'll turn his mic on.
No, we ain't talking to you now. You can talk if you want to, but this ain't your segment.
I'll breeze through this so we can get to Bo Outlaw fast. He's got very important things to say.
I know, man. We get this email talking about Bo wants to come on the show. I said, sure. Nobody gave a time. No, nothing.
Yeah.
We all got the same information.
All right, Brian, give me some weird stories that are true.
We are on top of things. Because why wouldn't we be? Let's see. You know, back in the day, you used to get in trouble for sleeping in school.
Yes.
But now, apparently, they're going to start teaching kids how to sleep in school. There's high schools now that are going to start sleeping classes for kids.
What?
I mean, I like it.
I'm not against it.
On that mic, Bo.
They say,
but guess what? First of all, I didn't get in trouble for sleeping in school.
You did?
I think I'm a little old. You should know this.
He's older than you.
Because when we were in elementary,
yes,
they used to have nap time.
Yes, but this is high school.
Oh, you didn't say that part.
Yeah, they're going to have
that part.
They're going to have high school classes to teach you to
He
sleep.
did get in trouble then. There you go. He's like, all right.
He's going to refrain from that.
I didn't sleep often.
They said teens don't know how to sleep no more. So they're going to teach them how to sleep because it's causing all kinds of health problems, mental health problems. They're acting up.
All you got to do is take the electronics.
That's all you got to do.
There you go.
That's all you got to do.
When
Turn
you go
off
in your
the
room,
phone.
your phone stays out the room.
Yes.
Computer on. Turn it off. Go to sleep.
Yes.
It's super easy, but now they're going to start teaching it in school.
What you mean how to sleep? They don't teach you how to lay down?
I guess.
Close your eyes. Let nature do what
Maybe
it
like
do.
meditate or like sleeping techniques. I don't know.
Count sheeps.
Let it do what it do.
You know what actually helps you sleep, though? If you're sleeping and having trouble?
What's that?
Or just listening to your breath.
Robitussin?
Robitussin. Robitussin. Oh my God.
My grandma used to give us whiskey.
Robitussin.
No.
Right on your teeth.
Obviously, that's for babies on your teeth.
No, she would put it in the hot toddy as well when we drink it.
Oh, yeah. These are things you get arrested.
Hey, y'all kids don't listen to this.
Parents is in there going,
Hey,
we do.
That's what we used to. Those are old. That's old.
My grandma was
technique.
from Kentucky,
yeah.
so she
That's old technique.
Yes.
We have new and modern
Yes.
things.
Yeah,
We
you go to
have
jail for that
evolved.
now.
Melatonin.
Melatonin.
right.
It's natural.
It's natural.
And this is kind of scary. There's this thing. It's called the UVB-76. So it's basically a mysterious Russian shortwave radio station that has been playing nonstop for years.
Okay.
It plays 24 hours a day. It's just a buzz, and that's all it is. And you have to have a certain frequency to pick it up. But every now and then it's interrupted by Russian voices that just say random things. So no one knows exactly what they're trying to tell people or if it's like a secret message. Well, on Tuesday, it actually sent out 4 words in the middle of the buzz: Neptune, Thymus, Phlox Cloak, and Natabu. And nobody knows why.
My thing is, who's monitoring a radio to just go
Waiting for that word to come through. But now some people say that it is Russians' dead hand, which is their nuclear retaliation system designed to automatically launch a counterattack if they feel like they're about to be attacked.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
So on Tuesday, that went down, just so y'all know.
Okay.
Temu up his prices, and now Russian has got the codes out.
Right, just so you know.
Did I need to know that?
Did we all need to? Somebody
I mean,
out
we
there
didn't even know what
needed
time you're going to be here today. So really,
This is valid.
we are on a need-to-know basis.
Oh, that's not fun.
All right, we come back. He's here. We might as well talk to him. Bo Outlaw for the Orlando Magic.
Johnny said you got 8 minutes to show him some Chick-fil-A. Are you out?
He got a point there.
Only reason he's talking to me.
Bo Outlaw next on Johnny's House.
More of Johnny's House coming up next. Want to chime in now? Send us a text at 41067.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
This report is sponsored by Orlando Health.
Westbound I-4 has heavy traffic from Saxon Boulevard at the St. Johns River Bridge. We saw from County Road 46A past Lake Mary Boulevard. We're heavy from Parr Street to Colonial and from the Beachland Estate with 535. Got a wreck blocking both travel lanes eastbound on the 408 between Colonial and Good Homes Road. Traffic's using part of the entrance ramp from Colonial to get by. There's a wreck on Celebration Boulevard at Future Way. And if you see traffic problems, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
Buying a home, selling a home, what to do. You're waking up, you're confused. You look on TV, everybody's talking about the home buying process in Central Florida. Block the noise. Talk to a local market expert. The Nickley Group, they are your local market experts. They can tell you if it's a good time to buy or sell your home. The Nickley Group can help with that. They just do real estate differently. Now, with the Nickley Group, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get options. You're going to get support, answers to find all your solutions for your home buyers and sellers right now. And if you're thinking about buying a home, call the Nickley Group. They can save you on average $24,000. And you get started now by downloading their free home buyer's guide. It has tons of valuable information about the home buying process. If you're looking to sell your home and you don't want an open house, you don't want people coming in and out of your home, check out the Nickley Group's guaranteed cash offer. No one does guaranteed cash offers better than the Nickley Group. There's a first check, and then there's a second check. That's right. You heard me correctly. Now, if you want that guaranteed cash offer on your home, download the free home buyer's guide. All you have to do is go to thenickley.com. That's NICKLEY group.com.
I can't believe you scored tickets para Nati Natasha.
After saving so much at T-Mobile, I thought, ¿por qué no darnos un gusto?
There she is.
Nati, can we get a picture?
Claro que sí. Wow, that's a nice picture.
The S25 takes awesome selfies.
Tag me and I'll follow you.
Get a new Samsung Galaxy S25 phone with Galaxy AI at T-Mobile and 4 lines for $25 a line.
With autopay discount plus taxes and fees. Minimum 4 lines on plan. Contact us if canceling lines. Plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Purchase any vehicle, just $29 down at Headquarter Hyundai in Sanford, Lake Mary.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, workday, play day, every day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai.
Purchase any vehicle with just $29 down, $29 at Headquarter Hyundai. Or lease new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SEs, just $189 a month, $189.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai.
Hyundai Tucson SEs, just $239 a month, $239. And you get America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and Hyundai Assurance. Purchase today with just $29 down or lease new Elantras, just $189 a month.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai.
On Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary. HeadquarterHyundai.com. Plus tax and fees to qualified buyers. For details, visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Get an alarm clock. Kane Super Saturday starts this Saturday at 10 a.m. One day only. Everything is on sale. Over $40 million in furniture.
The whole shebang.
Doors open at 10 a.m.
Kane's Super Saturday.
Did you know that there are more than 80 runners from Central Florida competing in this year's Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America? For some, running Boston is a bucket list experience. Others are determined to break a personal record, but thousands of runners are doing it for a good cause. Together, we can help them raise money and make a difference. So find a runner, help a cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/help-a-cause. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, presenting partner of the Boston Marathon. References to charitable organizations are not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah.
Orlando.
Tri-City Electrical Contractors is on the hunt. We're hiring experienced candidates to join our winning team. With over 60 years lighting up Florida's skyline, we're employee-owned, offer top pay, stellar benefits, and real room to rise. If you're ready to lead, build, and power what's next, don't wait. Apply now at tcelectric.com. That's tcelectric.com. Tri-City Electrical, powered by safety, ownership, transparency, longevity, and vision. Let's build the future together.
RC Hill here. I'm making car buying easy again. You could drive a nice new car for just $3 down. Because this month, it's a breeze to get keys. Plus, save up to $10,000 on a new Mitsubishi with a lifetime warranty. You could even drive the redesigned 2025 Outlander top safety pick and Yamaha stereo system. Or the new Mirage, voted best priced new car in America, starting at only $59. I'm RC Hill. 2 locations, DeLand and Ocala. See all my rides at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit and $3 down require bank approval.
Today, it will rain. Or maybe not. Let's be honest. We have no idea. XL Weather.
This report is sponsored by Take 5 Oil Change. At Take 5 Oil Change, they get it. Time is precious. That's why they make getting your oil changed fast, friendly, and simple. You'll be back on the road in just 10 minutes. Book ahead or drive in. It's fast either way. Take 5 Oil Change, the stay in your car 10-minute oil change.
Waking up in Johnny's house makes my mornings feel like XL 1067.
Can't be said I'm an early bird. It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up for the sunrise. You know you don't gotta pretend. Baby, now and then, don't you just wanna wake up dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in a haze. If you're drunk on life, babe, I think it's great. But while in this world, I think I'll take my whiskey and leave. My coffee bag in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I take my whiskey and leave. My coffee bag in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I aim low, I aim true, and the ground's where I go. I work late where I'm free from the phone, and the job gets done, but you worry some. I know, but who wants to live forever, babe? You treat your mouth as if it's heaven's gate. The rest of you like you're the TSA. I wish I could go along. Hey, don't get me wrong, you know you're bright as the morning, soft as the rain, pretty as a vine, sweet as a grape. You can sit in a bedroom, maybe I'll wait until that day. I'd rather take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me.
8:23, Johnny's house, sunny and 84. It is, Ray, what we're looking at currently, we were at 52.
57.
57 right now. Bo Outlaw is here, and Bo has so much juice. I get an email that says, hey, Bo's going to be in the building. Would y'all like to talk to him? I wrote back, yes. That was it.
I don't know if that's juice.
You don't know how many people we say no to.
Yeah, but normally you say juice is time. You're like, okay, you'll be at 7 o'clock. Nah, they just say Bo show up.
Juice is we know you so well. We have fun with you that whenever you come, we start. Cause we got something else planned right here. And we said, you know what? Bo's here. So we're going to talk to Bo Outlaw.
Everything goes to the side.
For you.
Like those headphones. They go to the side.
I forgot. Ray, why you bring that up?
No, he just brought it up.
I forgot.
The last time I came in, I had these headphones and they did not. They look just like last year.
You're right.
That's why they'll be.
No, I said I was gonna get some.
I know.
I'm gonna order them. I'm gonna order them while we're talking right now.
I didn't bring it up. He brought it up right before we came back.
Thanks, Ray. Ray always like controversy. I swear.
Ray's just telling
Listen,
the
sometimes
truth.
you gotta just.
I like you better when you're tired.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just turn my mic off.
Oh, stop. We did that yesterday. All right, Bo, besides bringing us oversized shirts, what else you got going on?
Well, some of my fans who was at the playing game, they appreciate these oversized shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So thank y'all for showing up to the Magic game, the playing game.
We didn't get invited. We just told you that there's some problems in the house.
Yeah.
I ain't. Hey, that's between y'all. My name is Paul. That's between y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that
I'll
right
tell you
there.
how you let us know. I said, hey, I emailed and said, hey, we need to get up in the suite for the playoff game. I got the response back saying, we don't have a suite. I said, okay. We mentioned it to Bo. Bo said, I saw I hard up in them suites.
Hey, I'm just saying, my name Bennett. Don't put me in it. Hey, don't. I'm just saying, I'll be at the game.
I know you're at the game.
I got my ticket.
All right. Playoff time, man. What's going on?
Playoffs, exactly. We're getting excited, trying to get the city involved. Everyone knows now we're locked in at number 7, so we will be playing the Boston Celtics starting on Sunday.
Now, I read this somewhere, if it's true. We're the only team that has a winning record over them this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now, like I was talking earlier, it's 0-0.
That's true.
Everyone has a record. The regular season is for positioning.
Yeah.
If you run track, just because you're in the middle lane don't mean you win.
That's true.
You're in
That
pole
is true.
position
You got to
in the
play
race
game.
car, that don't mean you're going to win that race because you start in the front.
Let's go.
So we all got the same chance to win this game.
So you can explain this coming from the player's point of view, because Bo played for the Magic for years, is that what happens differently from regular season and playoff? How's the conversation changed? Like, okay, season just ended, we're in playoffs. You have to up your intensity. What happens?
All of that. Game plans, because you're going to play this team, a minimum four times.
Yeah.
So you're going to get very familiar with them. Then you got to start having strategies. How can we negate some of their movements?
Yeah.
Because they're going to try to change some things up, and they're going to do a lot of things the same. There'll be a lot of pick and roll, a lot of one-on-one isolation. So therefore,
does it become more physical?
Come on, man, stop it. Why,
look, he just gave.
Why would you ask that question?
No,
I
'cause I'm
think
just saying.
everyone who watches the playoffs say, "Oh man,
yeah,
it's more physical." You can sit in the playing games. There's not a lot of calls being called because they're trying to keep the game going.
Yeah,
and hey, this is when it's two different seasons.
And how do you change like your life during the playoffs? It's like, okay, we can't go out. You're focused in.
Well, you should be like that the whole season.
Oh, come on, come on.
Hey, man,
No, I'll give you
we're
that look.
professionals in Orlando.
I'm gonna give you that
I don't
look.
know what everybody else do, but
I'm
in
gonna give you that
Orlando, we
look.
do it
So
right.
back in the day, y'all never went out. You just played basketball all the time. Now I was back there.
can only
I was
speak-
out when you was
I
out.
can only speak from experience. You did not see me out.
I saw you on Church Street. Yes, I
Not
did.
on game day, you did.
After the game,
You didn't go to
What?
Dragon
I gotta
Room?
go eat.
I wasn't in the restaurant.
I got to get there, and I don't even go to Church Street.
What was it,
Everyone-
Crest? You weren't up in Crest?
Watch this. I guarantee you, you can ask anybody who's listening right now to call in and tell me if Bo goes out, and they're like, nah, I didn't see Bo out like that. Go ahead. They're going to start
I
calling
don't know
in.
like
right?
that.
Y'all listen.
You
go
were out,
ahead.
though.
Y'all listen.
I saw you.
But hello, I'm going to go outside sometime. I can't just be inside all day, every day.
That was
The man's gotta
before.
breathe
That was
and eat.
before Uber Eats. They couldn't
I gotta
deliver
pick up
back then.
food sometime.
Right.
He said I gotta be outside.
So Rachel's got food.
You want me to go straight to work, go home. But do not say, do not
Getting back,
He's
go.
so disciplined.
getting back to the playoffs. So
Nah.
everything changes. Everything. Your life
it's-
changes.
It's different. Like the intensity, and it's obvious. Everyone
Yeah.
knows it. You're hyped. It's only 16 teams playing,
Yeah.
so therefore you're doing pretty good right there. But you want to be that team. What can we do to get to the next level? And it's called making sacrifices and everyone.
Oh yeah, you got to be mentally strong, man, because you're living this, and then you get past one series and you got to do it again, and then do it. It takes a lot to get to that championship.
Yes, it's a lot of work because everyone has the same goal, trying to get to that championship. So they're trying to prepare just as well as you are.
Well, you tell me again, coming from the player's point of view, how does the fans? Do you really feed off the energy? I mean, as fans, we love watching the game, but when we cheer, but y'all, I mean, does it really ignite the team?
Yeah, most definitely. Like when you hear the crowd supporting you, screaming, and you make that play, and it just gets loud in there, you just get a little feel, and you're like, yeah, and it just It's you see the guys, and it's even more today. Like they come on and they pat their chest, and that's what it's about. You're trying to let them be a part of that feeling as well. And when they're screaming like that, they feel like they're a part. And it's just a whole big team. We have a whole big team just there. But the best thing is when you're on the road.
Yeah. Oh, really?
You can make their crowd
be quiet.
Yeah, that's nice,
man. When you get pin drop on the road,
and
you over there like patting your chest. Like,
we've done
something.
something.
That's when you're doing something. When you got the crowd at home, that's when you're doing something.
All right, so how can we the fans? What you got going on? How can people get involved?
We got a couple of watch parties on Sunday. We have a watch party. I'm not exactly on the time yet because I got that information late myself. But I'm gonna tell y'all, just join us at home.
Yeah.
First game is on the 3rd. The third game, I should say, is the 25th at 7. Then the 27th at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Here, so of course, before the game, Church Street gonna be live.
Yeah.
So y'all guys and girls can come out and the kids have a little fun. Get your voice ready outside and bring it in the building because we're gonna need all that because everyone knows who Boston Celtics are. You're not gonna sit there and say, yeah, we had a better record against them this year, but they are still the defending champ.
I was telling Brian this. I said, Boston, that first game, gonna try to come out and make a statement. They're gonna try.
It's 100%. I mean, why wouldn't you? That's what it's about.
Yes.
But we're in that same mindset because if we can go steal that first game,
that's huge. That'd be nice.
Then
everything changes.
Yeah, that's in basketball. That's when the playoffs start.
Yeah.
When the first game on the road or at home is lost for the team. Yeah, that's when you're like, okay, playoffs are officially here.
All right. Anything else you need to hit? Because you and I can talk. Or you and I can talk all day.
Well, all y'all know, everyone knows where to get tickets from, OrlandoMagic.com.
Yeah, just looked it up. There's tickets available for the Friday, the 25th game.
Oh, most definitely.
So
because of course they'll sell. I don't know if they went on sale yet.
Well, I'm on Ticketmaster. They got them there.
They on sale already?
Yep.
Well, for y'all out there in Radio Land, go get those.
Radio Land.
Because we're not on TV, so this Radio Land.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna show you some photos, and you tell me who was sitting in that iHeart box. Can you see?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Like I'm being interrogated over here.
You ain't got to say nothing. Just nod.
I'm gonna show you a few photographs. Let me know.
Once you're involved in this. So speak for yourself.
Bo's like, it's time to go.
Because your name Bo, and you know.
And I know I gotta go. I got a whole other station.
My name Bo. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I got these XLR shirts.
That next station you're going to. That next station you're going to. They were up in the box.
They were up in the
I don't know what
box.
you're talking about.
I know.
All right.
Listen, I'm gonna calm y'all nerves. I think we got Chick-fil-A coming for y'all.
Thanks.
I'm gonna feed y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
you know we like to eat.
Always good to have you here, man.
Bo's, I'm out.
Thank y'all for
Anytime
having
you
me.
want to come by, bro, come on by.
Yeah.
All right, Bo Outlaw, Orlando Magic. Playoffs are here. We're going to go ahead and compliment and complain. We come back on Johnny's House. 8:35, it's Johnny's house. It's time to complain, then compliment. That's when you complain about anything, but then you smooth it out with something complimentary at the end. One of you, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. See Post Malone and Jelly Roll, Tuesday, June 10th, Camping World Stadium. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Complain and then compliment. Go ahead and call now, Johnny's house. $8:38, you are listening to Johnny's House and expect it's not going to rain until next week sometime. Sunny and 84, 57 right now. We call this complain, then compliment. That's when you complain about something and then you smooth it out with a compliment on the end. Anybody got anything to complain about? Because I'm sitting there thinking, I don't want to make up anything. Right now, I'm pretty cool, but I'm tired, but I'm happy I got a job.
Ray got a face on over there.
So do you.
What? Oh, she jumped back quick.
I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Wow.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I got something to complain about.
Of course you do.
Of course. and if you don't, you'll make something up.
What do you have? What is yours?
Yeah, you guys don't trust me around here.
Hey, we can't get into that right now.
No, okay.
Not right now.
Time that
Should we do it tomorrow?
In a spot.
Should we talk about? Well, you keep getting deep into it.
No, we'll
All right.
We'll get into it. But now it'll take too much. It'll take too long to explain.
To be continued.
No, it's bad up in here. I told y'all there's been hints that there's been situations going on in here. I think maybe tomorrow we'll let it off. Maybe Monday. I don't know. All right. Listen, complain then compliment. Let's talk to Tessa. Tessa, good morning.
Oh, gee.
What's up?
Now, Tessa, did you not hit me on message me and say that you were so high last time you were on the air that you were hearing yourself on the air and you were asking yourself, how am I talking on the air?
Well, no, I was listening to it and you said Tessa and I was like, what? I was like, am I still on the phone? Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm listening to the podcast.
Man.
Well, Tessa, the question is, are you high?
Yeah, I just smoked some of my leftover joint from last night.
Wow.
Good for you.
She's over their chest.
I know, man. And what time is it in Utah right now?
6:40 a.m.
Boy, wake and bake, baby. Wake and bake. All right, go ahead and
You're right.
complain, then compliment.
My complaint is I'm freaking broke. I'm sick of it. But the compliment is I have a ton of fun stuff planned this year is why.
There you go.
He said, I'm broke, but I'm having fun, everybody. All right, from Oviedo, Crystal, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Love you guys.
Hey, we love you
nice
too.
to talk to you.
Thank you. Go ahead and complain, then compliment.
All right. So I have a husband that travels a lot for work this time of year, and I have a 3 and 4-year-old at home.
Mm-hmm.
So it can get kind of tough, especially with sick season and whatnot. But I am so thankful that I can spend my days with them and we have lots of fun. And I technically don't have to cook a proper dinner while he's gone.
Okay.
I can get some cleaning done. They go to bed early, so I can clean out closets. You know, I've gotten a lot of spring cleaning done. So that's my
very
complaint
good.
And then compliment. So it's, thank
Very good. We'll put you on hold for that. From Leesburg, Jose, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Johnny's house.
All right, man. Complain and compliment.
So I'm kind of like everybody else. I'm going to complain about my job. Sometimes it feels like you're not really valued or seen on a daily basis. But on the backside, like I was telling Maurice, the compliment is that they did pay for a $40,000 surgery that wasn't considered medically necessary. So it is something that I'm really blessed to have.
There you go. There you
absolutely.
go. There you go. All right. One more this round from Port Orange. Tiffany, complain then compliment.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So I work for an emergency medical service company, and you spend a lot of time in the box with another person. And my partner loves to listen to his music and his TikToks as loud as he possibly can with no headphones in. But I will say he is very good at his job, and he is one of the best people I have ever met.
Okay. I like those. Okay. All right. That's the first round. Second round, you can call in now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If the line is busy, just call back. We're trying to clear those, and we'll get you in. Complain, then compliment. Round 2 coming up on Johnny's House. 8:45, Johnny's house. It's time to complain, then compliment. That's what he calls up. You have a complaint, and then at the end of it, you smooth it out with a compliment. Instead of just being negative, we turn that negative into a positive, but at least we heard you. Got a pair of tickets to see Post Malone, Jelly Roll Tuesday, June 10th, Camping World Stadium. This is round 2. Let's go to Inverness and Suzanne. Hey, Suzanne.
Hey, guys.
All right, compliment, complain, then compliment.
Okay, so I'm on this hyperketosis diet.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty rough. So it's protein, vegetable, and fruit. That's it. So it really sucks when, you're a woman. It's around that time of month. So like 3-4 days have been very, very, very rough. But my body will be ready for Johnny's House Cruise.
Yeah! That's right.
I have lost 20 pounds, so I am so excited. And I will be ready for the cruise. And
let me tell you, on the cruise, blow it out. Hit the buffet, hit the pizza, the hamburger bar, hit it all. Hit it all.
Exactly.
You earned it. All right, you hold on a second here. Julianne from Orlando, complaining compliment.
Hi, yes. My complaint is I drive an hour and 15 minutes to work, but I'm so excited and happy that I get to go make people feel pretty because I'm a hairstylist and get to see all my wonderful clients.
Oh,
that is sweet.
You drive how far?
An hour and 15 minutes
Holy
from Orlando
moly.
to downtown Melbourne.
Wow, but you love what you do.
I do.
All right, you hold on a second here. And from Claremont, Dom, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. How's it going?
Good, man. Complain then compliment.
All right, real quick, I'm a first-time caller.
Hey! Welcome to Johnny's house. We got a first-time caller number for you, and whenever you call back, you say your name and your first-time caller number, and we'll welcome you back to Johnny's house. Nerese is pulling it up. Nerese, and his number is?
It is 5059.
What is your number, Dom?
5059.
Welcome to Johnny's house, man. Come on inside. All right.
All right.
Complain and compliment.
I've been, listen, guys, I've just been, for a whole year, I've been going to school and doing work at the same time. I've been waking up at 7 a.m. for school, driving all the way to Orlando, and then after school, I go to work. Man, I'm just super tired. But, I mean, this year I graduate, and I'm so excited for that, man.
Yes. You're at the end of the tunnel, not the light at the end of the tunnel. You're at the end of the tunnel, man. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You hold on a second. And from Windermere, Natalie.
Hey, good morning.
Natalie, complain then compliment.
Yeah, so we're trying to move to a new rental, but I tell you, renting nowadays is such a pain.
Yes, yes, it is.
Extremely complicated.
Yes.
They charge you for everything, for smiling even.
No, I heard this is the thing that gets me is that you got to pay for an application fee, which is like $400. If you get the apartment, they take it off your rent, but if you don't, they keep your money.
And now they're charging an administration fee. Don't tell me what that's for because I have no clue.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. And
ridiculous, but
the compliment?
we are blessed that we can, afford
There you
to
go.
buy maybe a better place.
There you go. All right, perfect. All right. Right, how long did it take you to pull up the wheel? Because those are two. I just want to see if you can get a wheel that has 7 numbers on it, and then what we'll do is just award that person that because all of those are pretty good, and they got the idea on how it works. So
All
you can say
right.
that. All right. Let's see this. 7. You got 7?
1.
I
I have 6. I ain't gonna add one more.
Got one more.
All right.
And here we go. And the winner, and I see I got them labeled here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
I
Spin the
know which
wheel.
ones are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6
Okay.
and 7. So
All right.
it's actually number 1.
Number 1, that would be Crystal, who travels a lot and she makes grilled cheese sandwich because her husband ain't home. Congratulations. Gonna hook you up with a pair of tickets. See Post Malone and Jelly Roll Tuesday, June 10th, Camping World Stadium. Ray, what you working on?
Harvey Weinstein wanting out of Rikers Island.
Of course he does. Coming up on Johnny's house.
Live from our Fyre and Fyre studios. If you've been injured, make it a Fyre fight.
XL 1067.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station.
Orlando, it's Johnny Magic. It's time for us to pay your bills and win $1,000.
Enter this nationwide keyword now at XL1067.com. Money. That's money.
Your chance to win $1,000 13 times every weekday from 9 to 9. Paying your bills. It's XL 1067.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so obviously Harvey Weinstein is still at Rikers Island. He was in court this week, and he was talking about how his medical issues should be able to get him off of Rikers Island and into a medical center. So his retrial in New York, the criminal case, is coming up, and so that's why he's trying to say that, like, he should be in a medical facility instead of still going back and forth from Rikers Island.
Somebody need to tell Harvey, listen, it'll go a lot better if you go ahead and come to the realization this is where you are.
Right.
This is where you're going to be.
You earn this.
He's accusing the Rikers medical staff of failing to provide him with proper health care, as well as misdiagnosing at least one condition. He says that they led to his health becoming widely unstable, requiring regular hospitalization, including an ICU visit. So he's blaming them of the laundry list of medical issues such as cancer, diabetes, extensive coronary artery disease, chest pain due to lowered levels of blood flowing to the heart. Like, it's just, if you keep going and going, sleep apnea, thyroid issues.
He had the best doctors Hollywood could find.
Yes.
And now he's dealing with the medical doctors from a prison.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm not getting that quality care.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what his health condition was when he got there. He's been a big sweaty his whole life. So I don't know what his condition was when he got there. I can't imagine it got better. No. And some of that is the stress of you being in prison. That's what prison does.
Yes, exactly.
That's why you should stay out of prison.
Obviously, his sexual assault trial, in order to stabilize his health and prevent further stress issues, is what they're saying, or premature death is what his attorneys are saying, and that he should actually be in a medical facility instead of Rikers Island because he's living in freezing temperatures without clean clothes. His conditions are so bad, he's developed COVID-19 and double pneumonia, leading to recent surgery.
So the guy in your next bunk, he got the same thing.
Yeah, right? I know. That's why I'm like, all right.
I get it, man. You want to be out of there. I get it. But that's just how it is.
They're just worried about premature death. Well, I'm like, oh, that might be the
I have to
easiest
give it
way
to
out.
he has a lot of money in the bank, and his lawyers are like, look, we got to throw something out there.
Yeah.
Because we got them billable hours.
Right. Well, I mean, this is the universe won't let him die till he suffers a little bit.
Yes, absolutely.
There you go.
So movie makers are pretty skeptical right now. I don't know if you saw this. Like, they're trying to fill the seats and they're trying to come out with original movies. But what they're saying is that it's hard to get into the box offices with an original script.
Yeah, that's what they were telling us.
Isn't that crazy? So movie producers and directors are saying it's harder to get new releases into the theaters that aren't spin-offs or aren't superhero or toy-related movies.
Vince Vaughn's talked about that,
Yes, he
and
did.
so has Matt Damon. They said that's why we make what we make, because we can't get anything else made anymore.
Yeah, and that's what the movie producers, what they're saying is that when new releases do come out, movie fans are opting to wait until original releases are available to rent or to stream. So it's like, it's a toss-up right now. You come up with this original thing.
I mean, they can stop that if they hold it from streaming for at least like a month and a half, but some of them, they stop in the theaters on Friday. The following Friday, you can get a stream.
I know.
The streaming services are willing to pay.
Yeah.
And so
So
they're
they're
like,
making money.
we'll make the money up front. But then they basically shot themselves in the foot because it sounded like a great idea. And now they're like, uh-oh, no one's going to the movies.
Yeah. And
like the movie Amateur. It's a great movie. I want to go see that, but it ain't killing at the box office.
That's
It
another
ain't
point
killing.
that they have.
Yeah.
They're like, the new movies that have original scripts right
Yeah.
now are being considered big box disappointments or even flops.
It's being beaten by kids throwing popcorn in the air watching
Another problem is they aren't creating Hollywood stars anymore because celebrities are just throwaway. And
Mhm.
so,
True.
like back in the day, oh my God, the new Tom Cruise movie.
Yes.
Oh my God, the new this movie.
Yes, the new Denzel movie. Yes.
There isn't.
Yeah.
There's not. When this generation's gone, there will not be a generation of stars. There's going to be a handful, two or
There's
three.
going to be the streaming
Wow.
And so, but you can't get people
Never thought about
excited
that.
about that.
celebrities.
Like
yeah.
you can't get people excited about that. Doesn't seem very Hollywood to me.
Jason Statham. How you say it?
Statham.
He makes the same movie. Yeah. And I'll go watch it every time. Yeah. I know exactly what's going to happen.
Right, but who's next? Like they're cut. They've ended the Hollywood superstar. It doesn't exist anymore.
That's true.
They're not making any more of them.
Wow.
That sucks.
It does. I enjoy going to the movies the other day.
I love going to the
movie too, but it's such a toss-up now.
I love going to the movie theater, but if I have to sit in there with a bunch of kids throwing live chickens around, we're gonna have a problem.
Did you see the one in the video they got from Oviedo?
Yeah. Which one?
Of the kids watching the Minecraft movie. Well, these weren't kids.
No,
there was some older kids in there.
Yeah. What happened?
They whenever the chicken came out, popcorn flew everywhere. It was nuts, man.
What is wrong with people?
I know.
That's fun though. All right, we come back. We'll find out what is trending on Johnny's House.
I want you to stay.
Wow. 909 is Johnny's House. What's trending on the way? What's up, Nerese?
You got a Florida sheriff who just dropped a new single. We got to hear it.
I heard it.
Yeah.
3 minutes away on Johnny's House. Johnny's house 912, sunny and 84. Ray, what we're looking at right now?
It is 67.
67 degrees right now. All right, Nerese, what's trending?
All right, so Brevard County Sheriff Wayne Ivory, he just dropped a new single, and it's called Move Over. This is what it sounds like.
Driving down the road on US 1, there's a car on the shoulder with its hazard zone, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
Yeah,
Wow.
so what happened is that our move over law has been updated, and Sheriff Ivory found a very creative way of spreading awareness about it through a funny music video. So if you want to check it out,
it's Ivy, by the way. Not
Ivy.
I just want to give him his love.
Listen, not me personally, because I'm not from that area. What's that? What county is he from?
Brevard.
And that ain't me, but people would say that you need to do more sheriff than singing. But I wouldn't say that, because I think he's very hilarious.
Yo, but it slaps though.
I want to hear it again.
Yeah. Come on now.
Driving down the road on
We know how it goes.
US 1, there's a car on the shoulder with its hazard zone, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
Someone would say, move it on over back into the sheriff's office. That was some would say, not me though. I would never say that.
Yeah, you can check out the music video.
Driving down the road on US 1, there's a car on the shoulder with its hazard
Come on,
zone,
everybody.
so move it on over.
Back into the
Move it
sheriff's
on
office.
Hey!
I love it.
And they made a music video. It's a guy in a cow saying, move it on over.
Yes, literally.
They said when he's making that music video, he could be fighting crime. That's what some people would say.
is that-
Not me.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say that. I don't live in that county.
Yeah, just so you guys do know, the updated law now requires.
Driving down the road on US 1, there's a car on the shoulder with its hazard zone, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
There it is. That's it.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, maybe it might strike me. I don't know.
I mean, I'm here for it.
I might play it on repeat.
All right.
Just a heads up, the updated law now requires drivers to move over or slow down for any vehicle with hazardous lights.
Some people would say slow down and get back in the sheriff. That's what some people would say.
Driving down the road on US 1, there's a car on the shoulder with its hazard zone, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
Wow.
Some people would say that.
I'm going to be singing that for the rest of the day.
I won't be.
Okay.
Only on US 1, though. Any other road, don't matter.
All right.
And then also A24, if you guys don't, it's the movie studio production. They're known for movies like Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Moonlight. They're now getting into the music scene. So they recently posted on Instagram, they're saying A24 Music, stay tuned. It's like a picture of a vintage record. It's got like people excited about this and everything. But just to make this clear, they're not starting a record label. Instead, they're launching a new social media channel focused on music to bring fun content like behind the scenes music moments.
But I got their first single, though.
Driving down the road on US 1, there's a car on the shoulder with its hazard zone, so move it on over.
And that's all, folks.
All right. Coming up, you got a guest in town. What are 3 places you got to take them? 3 places. Think about it. Gonna talk about it next on Johnny's House. 9:20. It is Johnny's house. All right, Nerissa, you got company coming. Oh, she's in town, right?
Yes, she came in yesterday.
And your thing is you want to make sure that you just show everything that you want to show about Central Florida. How long is she gonna be in town?
Sadly, up until Friday.
Till Friday.
Yeah.
All right. So when we're talking about this morning, we were thinking about what are like at least 3 things if you had guests or when you have guests coming to town. What are 3 things that you want to take them to? Now, most of the times when guests want to come to town, they want to go to a theme park.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but these are places that you want to take them to. So, what are your top 3?
So today we're gonna have quite the itinerary. The second I'm done with work here, I'm gonna take her to Wekiva Springs because we're both.
You already got your reservation?
You know, let's just hope that there's space.
Okay.
We'll be doing that today, and then after, I want to take her to the Lake Nona, that new wave restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm just obsessed with that spot. It's so nice, and I want her
now,
to see
they
that.
got the little thing in the back. You can't go tonight because you got to work. Come on.
Yeah, no. Actually, I got to work tonight because then after we're gonna go to downtown.
Oh my
for the patio.
Oh my.
Listen, we are both squeezing in a nap today.
Okay.
We made that very clear. I was like, it's gonna be a long day for me. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but like just for today, basically. But those are the spots.
Okay. For my niece was here a couple of weeks ago, and I usually go to the same place. I took her out to Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Here's something that I always take people to because I'm always fascinated with it. I take them to Texas de Brazil.
They have that everywhere.
I know. Like it depends on where they're from.
Not in Charlotte.
Yeah.
They don't have it in Charlotte, so I take them there and see if they can knock out the meats.
You can't win against the meats.
Win. And then we'll go to the beach, either Cocoa or New Smyrna.
Okay.
Never Daytona though.
Mhm.
We'll go with those. Ray, what's your top 3?
Never Daytona. I love that you had to throw that in there. Well, it depends on if they're coming from like New York or like where they're coming from, because I love going to the beach and showing them the beach. Like obviously that's a big thing. But I do like going to Icon Park just because there's so many different choices of like where to eat, where to drink. You can sit on the little lawn that they have right there. But before we go to Icon Park, we're going to drive by the McDonald's because that's the world's largest McDonald's.
People are always fascinated with that.
Exactly.
And
That's
we
what I'm
see
like,
it all the time.
I know. I don't even think twice about it.
you got to show them.
You do have
and
to
tell
show
them that that's it.
And they go, wow.
Yeah, I don't think anything of it.
Do we ever go in it? No, we don't ever
No.
go in it. We just drive by.
We've been here forever. There's like, and we see it and like, oh, that's World Big. That's a McDonald's?
I've been in it once because we had an appearance there. It's the only time I've ever been in it.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably find like a local like restaurant to check out, like or something around Mills. Like I love that area.
Okay. B, how about you? What's your top 3?
It would be La Monorail Pub Crawl over in the Disney area because that way you get all the resorts. They can see all the resorts, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
And then we would do probably the boat day on like Lake Harris where we always bounce around the Harris chain.
Yep.
Would be a good one. And then either downtown Winter Garden or downtown Claremont. Like one of those two. They're close to me. They're both pretty close to me, and they're both really cool.
Just hang out there.
Yeah, live music, just hang out.
All right. We want to find out from you. Listen, you got guests coming to town. What are your top 3 things? Now, of course, you can put theme parks in there because they do want to go. If anybody comes to town, they want to go to a theme park. But other than that, what are 3 places you want to take your guests to because you just want to show them Central Florida your way, okay? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, social media live stream. We want to hear from you too. Your top 3 places you're going to take guests, you're going to take visitors. They're coming to visit you. Where are 3 places you definitely going to put them on the list? We want to hear your list coming up on Johnny's House. That's Ariana Grande, 9:33. This is Johnny's house. Louise has guests in town, and she's like, you know what? I want to take her some places. And we thought, let's throw it out there and find out the top 3 places that you would take someone if they were visiting. Our friend calling us from Lake Nona is our boy Dano. What's up, Dano?
Hey, what's up? Good morning, man. What's happening?
What's happening, man? How you been? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I just came back from Boca Raton last night. So
Okay.
I had fun out there.
All right, so Dano, I'm visiting you. I've never been to Orlando. I'm like, Dano, where are we going? Where are you going to take me?
Well, you know when you have all your uncles and brothers in town, they want that one night out, with the boys.
Yes.
You got to take them to a strip club. They all want to go to the strip club. And then, of course, seafood spot, and then a theme park. And then you repeat it, the first one. Go back to the strip club. Yeah,
I like that.
We have stories.
The strip club, go get some good seafood, and then go to a theme park, and then the next day, do it all over again.
Yep. 3 days straight sometimes.
And what are your aunts and female cousins and all? What do they think about all that? Do they know?
They have no idea. We like, yeah, boys not out, man. We be back at 3, 4 in the morning. Okay, go ahead. We almost got caught a couple times because when you walk out, you smell like perfume. That strip club perfume. Like
Yeah. Wow, Dano.
And it goes way back to like Club Circus, Club Wana. Remember those?
Good
days?
Lord, man! Wow, not Club Wana. Man, you used to hang out in Fern Park, didn't you, Dano?
Oh man, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, whatever. All right, brother, call again.
You got it, man. All right, later.
All right, people going raw up in here, man. Going raw. We ain't been raw in a while. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, truck driver Brian. What's going on, man?
Hey, I'm in Mississippi, so I guess this phone disconnected or something out in the outskirts or something like that.
I can imagine. Sure, probably. What happened? So what's up, man? Where would you take them? 3 places.
3 places. Clearwater, St. Pete Beach, because a lot of people, when I took my son to that beach, he was amazed that it wasn't like the Atlantic. It's totally different and
That's
much
true.
better.
It is. Yep.
Number 2 is a karaoke bar. One I know of with the best singers, as good as the real singers. You actually have a show listening to these people singing.
Okay.
And number 3 is any restaurant or something that they don't have in their area.
Yeah.
My mom came down to visit me, and here's an example. My mom came to visit me in 1989, and I took her to Walmart, and she walked around the whole place, and she's like, "What kind of magical place is this?" They didn't have any Walmarts up in Maryland. That was before when the father was still alive.
Yeah. What kind of magical
So
place
they
is
couldn't go
this?
up north yet.
Listen,
Yeah.
when my mom came to town when I first moved here, I took her to Flea World. She thought it was the best thing in the world.
Flea World was the deal.
Exactly.
Man, that's
what it is.
She bought some hanging plants.
Yep.
And I had to drive those things back to Charlotte. She's like, "What magical place is this?"
Flea World was awesome.
All right, man. You be safe on the roads.
All right, thanks, y'all.
All right, thanks for calling, man. B, what they say?
They had the gold building that had AC in it.
Man. Flea World had it all.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they got to drive down I-4 so they can see the eyesore. It's been there since the dinosaurs.
That's not on my list. I get it, but then there's a lot of explaining. You got to do about 25 minutes worth of talking to explain what you just rode by.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Someone said Gatorland.
Yes.
You can't really see that anywhere else.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah.
That's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
The Villages.
Really?
I told y'all it's a fun place to hang out now. If you
Till
go
after 9 o'clock.
to the town centers,
Yeah.
If you go to each little village center, it's actually a really cool spot.
But then 9 o'clock it shuts down.
Yeah, it does shut down pretty quick. And then a lot of people said, "Bucky's, boy, you got to go to Bucky's."
I've never been.
Yeah, same.
I've never been. All right. It's 9:38, y'all. Let's get up out of here. 9:42. It is Johnny's house. It's time for us to go. Nerese.
Got a lot going on with my friend Sam today. Very excited. We're going to have a hangout sesh.
Mhm.
Also tonight, the patio, I will be outside. If you guys want to come through, the doors open at 10, 18 and older to get in, 21 to drink responsibly, my friends.
If you're there at 12:30 and Nerese is still there, tell her to go home. Say, Johnny said for me to find you and tell you
Or bring
to
your
go
best
home.
dance moves. All right? Don't hold back.
Go home. If you're just soon as y'all get there at 12:30, if she's still there, say, hey, Johnny said go home.
And then I'll be like, how old are you? 21. You want a shot? Let's go.
Okay. All right. B Grind.
Well, I'm gonna get some extra sleep because tomorrow, obviously, we're gonna need some help.
Oh, absolutely.
Got a bunch of work to do around here, and that's pretty much it.
All right.
Got $1,000 coming up in what, 18 minutes?
18 minutes. All right, well, let's do this. Get us to Ryan Seacrest. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Catch up with Johnny's house right now. Did you sleep in most of the week? Catch up with
Orlando's Johnny Magic. Your
What would you do with $1,000 to pay your bills on XL 1067?
Spa day all day.
And there's all age shopping after a bougie brunch.
XL 1067.
What's up, guys? This is Bruno Mars.
Lady Gaga.
Only at Tijuana Flats.
Orlando's Johnny Magic, your chance to win $1,000 to pay your bills on XL 1067. Listen weekdays, top of every hour from 9 to 9.
Purchase any vehicle.
What up, y'all? No, I said I got to rest up because now Reese is going to be half asleep tomorrow. So someone's going to have to do some work. Well, let's be real. I do a lot of work every day, no matter who's up. The Orlando Magic brought us cool magnets. All right. I got to get some work done. Peace out. Gotta find someone to pick up my refrigerator that broke too. I don't know. I'm sure someone picks up appliances. Someone's got to pick up appliances, right? All right, I gotta work.